But we're beginning with the latest turmoil on social media platform Twitter. Owner Elon Musk has lifted the suspensions of several journalists he banned on Thursday. Musk accused the journalists of sharing private information about his whereabouts, despite the fact that it was publicly available data. Musk says it breached the platform's new rules. CBC's Natalie Collada is covering this one for us. And Natalie, a lot of chirping led to Musk's backtrack here.
It sure did. A sudden U-turn here for Musk amid the blowback. Musk lifting the suspension of several journalists following two polls that he conducted on Twitter that went against his preferred outcome, with the majority 58.7% of the 3.7 million votes in favor of lifting the ban. This is a method Musk has recently used as well to determine, you may remember, to the reinstatement of Donald Trump on Twitter. Anyway, in this event, it all goes back to Thursday. That is when Musk banned several tech journalists, including ones from the New York Times, Washington Post, and CNN, for what he said was a breach of the company's new rules, that being revealing people's location. Musk tweeting that he unsuspended those unsuspended accounts who doxed my exact location in real time, reinstating those. He then released, this is the Twitter poll that he released. You can see it there. Doxing refers to the publishing of private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet. Musk calling it a safety concern. The journalists, have recently published articles about Musk and the suspension of a different Twitter account. That account publicly shared data available about Musk's movement of his private jet. That account also this morning appearing to be back online. Chris?
All right, Natalie, and we know that there was a ton of reaction before this move was taken. What has the reaction been like since the suspension was lifted?
Well, a lot of people, as you can imagine, are talking about this. Lots of conversations around censorship, all reacting to this, particularly considering it has been a whirlwind 24 hours. This all happening between Thursday and Friday. CBC spoke to the president of the Committee to Protect Journalists to get their take. Here's what she had to say.
We've seen, for example, Facebook introduced the Oversight Board, an independent body that oversees and has actually overturned many of Facebook's content moderation decisions. You need to see those kinds of checks and balances in place. And at the moment, we don't seem to have any checks and balances at Twitter.
So there you go. That's her take there. Now, one of the people reinstated is Aaron Rupar, taking to Twitter, thanking those who supported his reinstatement. As for what happens next, that is a really good question, Chris, because with so much commotion on Twitter, it is something we will continue to be watching. Many of these actions appearing, Chris, to be very spur of the moment. And of course, as we saw that U-turn happening within 24 hours.
Okay, well, thank you for staying on top of it, Natalie. Appreciate it. That's the CBC's Natalie Collada in Toronto.